Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. I'm going to go over a market update today. There's a lot of really important updates here. I'm going to show you a lot of chart patterns that look really good. So you might want to take some action here based off of this information. And that's why I think this one's really important to watch. So I'm going to jump in here. You're going to lose me. I'm going to show you kind of the recent, what the market's doing. All right, so these are the ratios right here. Dow to gold ratio, gold to oil, and so forth. Here's your ratio numbers on the right-hand side. Whatever's in the green is very favorable. Platinum right now is extremely cheap. It's cheap to gold, silver, palladium. It's cheap to everything. Platinum is one to look into to purchase, and we'll look at the charts later on to see how good of a purchase it could possibly be and what that chart looks like. Oil to natural gas is neutral. It's a 12-to-1 ratio right now. But oil is extremely cheap to gold. And gold, I'll show you in a little bit what that chart looks like to the Dow. So this is the Dow to gold ratio. And what we're seeing is this like pattern here. And we're starting to come down to this, we're going to be at the bottom rail here shortly. So if this breaks to the downside, I mean, it's going to be a substantial move. We've got gold to platinum ratio. It's going sideways. If we see this ratio come down, platinum's going to outperform. But right now it's in the middle. I'm looking for a break to the downside, which means platinum's going to go up quite a bit in relationship to gold. Next, here's just straight platinum price. We've got this upward wedge broke out to the downside. Now we're consolidating down here. Nice little bullish kind of piercing here a little bit. I wouldn't consider it a total bullish piercing, but we're coming through this nice little pattern right here. It's coiling up. If we see a break to the upside, this could be a substantial break and put us over, and put us into a new uptrend if it's strong enough. And I think a new uptrend takes about 1025, 1050, somewhere up there to break out of that super large pattern that you've seen in other videos and updates that I have. So platinum, I think, is one to look at. Platinum's probably one to pick up. I've been buying platinum personally. I bought 5 ounces once, and then I bought another 5 ounces again, which is 10 total ounces, is what I added to my portfolio. Tudor gold. Tudor gold's looking really good. Nice big flag pattern. We're hugging the upside up here. We've got a nice big up day. Gold and a lot of the gold and silver mining stocks are looking very good. And when we break these companies are going to move huge. I mean, we went from 50 cents to $3.20 in a matter of 3 months. And this is setting up for another gigantic move higher. I don't know how high this thing's going to go. Maybe it hits 10 bucks. I don't know. But I am very heavily invested in this. I was lucky enough to get it down. I think I bought it like right in here because it just perfect. The chart was perfect for buying it. And I was like, boom, gone. And this is going to go again. Tudor gold. This is Teuton Resources. This is a royalty company. It's in relationship to Tudor gold. Lots of volume in here. People are picking this thing up. Nice, huge flag pattern. I own Teuton Resources. I've been adding to Teuton Resources, and now you guys should start looking at Teuton Resources. The ticker symbol, if you're in America, is TEUTF. TEUTF. And I'm starting to see these patterns everywhere, these big flag patterns. When it moves, it's going to move big, and your portfolio is going to like you for adding it. Next, Impact Silver. Another big flag pattern. We've got declining volume on this going sideways. Nice big bullish engulfing here. I like it. Bullish engulfing here. Pop to the upside, we're going sideways, another bullish engulfing. This thing is primed to go. All of these gold and silver mining companies, they're moving sideways and they're just waiting. And when it goes, these things are going to move quick. So you got to position now. This isn't, you don't want to wait a month or two from now. I think between now and a month, we're going to see a big move higher. This is Global Atomic, GLATF. This thing is putting in a gigantic flag pattern. Gigantic. You can buy it right here at the bottom of the rail. I think this is a good pick. Good, grab some shares right down here. Very good setup. Again, here's fission uranium. Big upward channel here. We're right here at the bottom of that channel. Right on the bottom. Nice bullish piercing. I'd be a buyer here. FCUUF. GDXJ. Look at the overall market here. See, we're going sideways in this big flag pattern. We got a little bullish engulfing possibly. This thing could take a run. It could take a run. Got to start positioning ourselves, adding in, accumulate. We've got SM Energy. This is a ridiculous setup here. And hopefully we're on the right side of this. That's what I'm looking at, and that's what I'm seeing. We got a nice good bottom. We're coming down. Wick on the bottom. Big day, and then the pullback. Big days, pullback. It might go right to the edge of this little triangle here. If this breaks to the upside, it's going to be I think, a very big move. You could see a very big break. The bulls are all lined up at the door, and they're ready to run. And you got to get in now before those bulls start to take off. That's my opinion. We tested this bottom rail here, right here, and it popped back up, which means there's a lot of good support down here. So this is going to be interesting to see this. Birchcliff Energy. We got this flag pattern here. Lower, and then it came up, and it hugged the top, which means it's usually going to break out on the top side. It broke out. Usually these things back test the top rail. Somewhere in here is a good buy point right now. BIREF. This is a natural gas company. We got a 50-day crossing the 200-day. It's looking really strong and good. So BIREF. Here's Advantage Oil, AAVVF. It's coming across, bottom rail, lots of support down here. Lots of buyers like this price here, and then boom, higher. Broke out, came back, could go higher. We'll see, but still, the chart looks good. It looks like a good setup. So that's AAVVF. Next, Crew Energy. This is another natural gas company. Up, going in this coiling of this pattern here. Nice big volume. People are picking these things off. Smart money's coming in and buying this stuff. 50-day crossing the 200-day. This looks great. I don't care. Maybe pick it up wherever you can. Remember, these are big moves, from 44 cents to 30-something cents. But I don't know if this is just going to go up, if it's going to coil in here. Usually they coil up for a little while, and it's usually 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a break on 5-ish. So it might have hit, come back, hug the top rail, and go. We'll see. But I like Crew Energy. Southwestern Energy. We're seeing all these kind of tightening patterns. It popped up a little bit and then came back in. It's going to coil up, and we're going to move. These 50-day crossing the 200-day. I bought right here on this bullish engulfing right here. So this looks good. Looks really good. CNX Resource, another natural gas company. Big flag pattern. We're coming up. It's coiling up. It's coiling up, coiling up, and then you're going to see a big move higher, I think, if we break to the upside. So all these patterns, we're seeing confluence. Everything's merging together. Silver price. This is literally silver. Big flag pattern. It's coming right to the tip. This energy, it's all stored energy, guys. You gotta buy before this thing moves. Take your positions in some of these companies. This is a lot of confluence. Everything's merging together. We're seeing it across a lot of different commodities: gold, silver, all these mining companies, and they're going to move big. This is what we're waiting for. This is. We've been sitting here. It's been moving sideways. I haven't been talking about much because the price movements haven't been moving much. When these break, your portfolio is going to be. It's going to look very, very different. I made a lot of money this past summer, and it went very quickly. Very quickly. I think it's setting up to do it again. We know that home prices are going higher. They're shooting higher. Massively higher. So I think this is going to follow. And when this thing breaks, you better be positioned because you're going to be chasing after that. This is Finding Value. Hopefully you like the clip. Hopefully you check into some of these picks. I own, I think, every single one of these picks, and some of them could be substantial positions. So, you know, spread your money out. I only shared what I thought looked really good. I have a bunch of other positions as well. This isn't all of my portfolio, because some of them are still working it out. So this is what looks good to me. This is what I would be focusing on, and pick up whatever you want if you want to do this. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and comment if you liked it.